Hello all, poor man Zach here. I'm going to do a quick VR, and this is for Cash and Dad's Pack Busters. And they are at 3,000 subs, which is pretty amazing. And he has a VR right now. He wants us to share a funny story. And I'm going to share a story. I don't know if anybody's going to think it's funny or not, but I've always got a giggle out of it. So here it is. I was taking a flight, a pretty long flight, about 12 years ago. So it's been a while back. But the day before I had that long flight, like an idiot, I went to the doctor, and I knew I was going to get some shots in my feet. But they also took out both my ingrown toenails on both feet and put me in a walking boot. So when I showed up to the airport, I was limping pretty good, and I had that walking boot on, and I got on the airplane in Birmingham, Alabama, and my first stop was in Detroit. It had a layover in Detroit. So I got up, got on the plane, went to Detroit, got off, sat at the airport for a minute or two, and then got on the other plane. Well, while you're sitting there on the runway, it's sitting there shaking you, bubbling you up. And I had acid reflux, and I took all my medicine for my feet, and I burped a little bit, and they kicked me off the plane, which was fine. I don't fight that or anything. It's their plane. They're going to take me the next day to where I'm going, so that's fine. I said, okay. So I go and I get off the plane. I got to stay the night somewhere, so I stay at the hotel right there at the airport. Well, it was a Saturday, and I had the next day I had to fly out on Sunday, so I was just at the airport. Well, I went to my room, put everything up, said I was hungry, so I went back down and went into the airport to the food hall, got my food, came back out. When I came out and started going back into the hotel right there, I'm a pretty big fella. I'm pretty big. And I got in line with a bunch of guys, and I just started looking around and saying, man, these are some big jokers that surround me. And we kept walking and walking. We walked a pretty good ways down through there. I'm still walking. And in my head, I'm thinking, these are some pretty big jokers I'm walking around with. And I wasn't smaller than them. I was, just regular size. And it's just not common to do that. Well, we turned the corner, and there's the news media set up right there. And then they start flashing cameras, and reporters start screaming, Tony Romo, Tony Romo, Tony Romo. And I looked in front of me, and it's Tony Romo from the Dallas Cowboys right there. And I had perp walked myself into their lining to go to their hotel, which was the same hotel for the game they played the next day, Sunday, in Detroit. And I just always thought that was funny, that their security, I guess me being the way I was, they just thought I was one of the players with the hurt leg. And they just let me in, just let me go in there and just go walk with them. So I've always thought that was funny. I got a chuckle with it. And I really do think that to me that was funny. I've always enjoyed it. So that's it. I'll leave that as my story. And I'll leave his link in the description below. Go check him out and sub him up if you haven't already. And thanks for watching. Y'all have a great day.